What is going on, everybody? It's Larry back with you, and today I want to talk about LG's newest phone to hit the market. This is the LG V60 ThinQ. So not too long ago, I took a look at LG's other phone, the LG G8 X ThinQ. Now these have a lot in common. There's definitely some differences, but there's something that I really want to focus on today. If you want to know about the dual screen and all the things that it does, it's very similar to the G8X ThinQ. So I'll leave that linked up here and down below so you guys can check out my thoughts on that one. I give you like my top 5 coolest things about that phone. And those top 5 things pretty much translate over to the V60. But what I wanted to talk about is probably an unpopular opinion, and that is talking about that dual screen. Now, if you're unfamiliar, the dual screen on the V60 and the G8X is a case, but it gives you full functionality of having a dual screen. You're able to have some applications wide and take up both screens. You can have 2 different things running at the same time. You could be looking at Twitter and have YouTube going in the other one. You can also do things like gaming, where you have the LG gamepad going, so you actually have not physical, it's touch, virtual, but you have a gamepad at the bottom and the game running on the other one. So the dual screen is cool, but my opinion on the V60 is that you don't need the dual screen to justify purchasing this. Yes, it's nice. Yes, it is a bonus, but I am going to almost chalk it up as what Samsung does or used to do with their software, and almost like a gimmick. The one advantage I think this phone has over something like the Galaxy Fold, which would be the most, I guess, common competitor to this, because once it's open, it has the same form factor. Obviously, you have this gap in between because these are 2 separate screens. But the biggest benefit that I see with that is that you can take this out of this case, and then it is no longer a dual screen phone. It is just one awesome flagship device. Now, every video that I've seen or anybody talking about this device, you hyper focus on the dual screen. I want to hyper focus on the actual phone. Now, I have this case here that I picked up. I don't even know what the brand is. I mean, it literally says Autofocus Ultimate Experience on the back, so obviously that's not the brand. It's just some off-brand branding. But I got this for like $7 on Amazon, and I've been using the LG V60 like this. Super comfortable to put in a pocket. It's not doubled up like 2 phones. It is a great, great device. So yes, you can get this with the dual screen case, and that's awesome. Like, I like using that maybe around the house or if I'm out doing something in particular, but like as an everyday device, this is it. And it is fantastic. You have 5G built in, so that's awesome right from the jump. An in-screen fingerprint scanner that works really, really well. You have a multiple array of cameras on the back. You have wide, ultra wide, and then a telephoto. All of them work fantastic. I'll throw up some samples here.
Yeah. It's only really my surroundings. They keep it all the way 1,000. I don't remember how the ground feels. I left the city, I've been browsing. Treading water that they drowning. My head on a swivel. Yeah. It's only really my surroundings. Can't stop, won't stop. Till I tour the world when the glow track. Bet I keep it dope to the stove top. Type of thing I hide in a tube sock. I done skip town on a new block. But I'm still around if you just not.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I put some up there as well. And then let's stay on the camera for a few moments. This thing can record 8K video. Now, will I be recording 8K video with it? Probably not, but it is pretty freaking awesome to have 8K in the palm of your hand. You have manual video functions, you have manual camera functions. Jonathan Casey did an awesome video that I watched with some tips and tricks on the camera. I'll link that down below as well, because I used his video really to set up my camera. This phone is super snappy. The fingerprint scanner works really well. Like I said, the cameras are fantastic. I'll leave like some specs up on the side here or somewhere just to get into that. It's not really my thing, but just know that this is a top of the line device. LG consistently knocks it out of the park with their G line and their V line. And I guess I know because of marketing and hype and all that stuff why they don't get the love that they should. But I'm telling you, LG is one of those companies that I hope never go away from building smart devices. I think they move the whole cell phone, smartphone industry up. I mean, if you look at LG, they were one of, if not the first, to put multiple cameras on the back of their phone, fingerprint scanner on the back. I mean, do you remember the fingerprint scanner on the back with the volume rocker right above it? That was awesome. Like, there's just stuff that LG does. Headphone jack, like I've said before, I don't really care about a headphone jack, but there's a lot of people out there that do. This has the built-in DAC with awesome audio, so, you know, digital to audio converter. If you don't know what that is, it just gives you better audio. I mean, I'm not an audiophile. It is what it is. This is a fantastic phone. I didn't want to have a long video for this. I wanted it to really just sort of be like us sitting down and conversating about it, because a lot of people hyper-focus on the dual screen. I think the dual screen is something that's cool, but it does not make this phone. This phone is an awesome standalone flagship device from LG. LG consistently knocks it out of the park. More people need to be looking at this. The price on this phone is nice. I believe it's $899. You can find it cheaper than that around. With that, you get the dual screen case, but it's just a fantastic phone. Highly recommend LG. LG sent this out. I'm not kissing their butt for them sending it out, but they have always sent me their phone, so thank you to LG for sending this out. But I think the dual screen is cool. It's almost gimmicky for me, but the actual flagship device, the V60 alone, is fantastic. Like, I don't think you would be disappointed if you pick this up over like a $1,200 Samsung. I'm not gonna compare it to Apple just because the ecosystems and everything are different, but I'm an Apple user. I have the 11 Pro Max, and picking up the LG V60, I could easily swap that over. My wife doesn't want me to do it because of iMessage and stuff like that, but to go from the iPhone to this LG would not be an issue for me. Cameras are fantastic, speed is fantastic, the freaking screen is beautiful. The sound that comes out of the speakers that are there are amazing. Like I said, you have the DAC for the headphones. It's an all-around fantastic phone, and it has features that other phones just don't have. Like, look at the headphone jack and the DAC, just to talk about that alone. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the LG V60 down in the comment section below. There's been a lot of videos about it. Mike Panetta just released a video the other day. I'll link that down below as well. That's a pretty good one. He sort of looks back at LG through the past, steals a lot of my footage. I talked to my lawyers about it. We're gonna be getting with him, but that's a whole nother subject, maybe another video. But there's a lot of good stuff in there where he looks back on older LG phones and sort of the progression of where they got to the V60, so that's a good video. Again, I'll leave Jonathan's video down below for some camera tricks if you're interested with the V60, because again, I use his to set up mine. Awesome video as well. That's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit the thumbs up. You can hit subscribe down below as well. Hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. But yeah, let me know what you think of the LG V60 ThinQ. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.